In the bustling world of finance, one investor named Sam believed he was on the cutting edge. What if I told you that his confidence would lead him to the brink of disaster? He prided himself on his knowledge, spending countless hours analyzing trends and reading stock reports. Then, one day, he stumbled upon Teknova, a startup that promised to revolutionize technology. The buzz surrounding Teknova was palpable, but could such hype ever be too good to be true? Sam dove in headfirst, purchasing a substantial amount of shares. He didn't just invest his money, he staked his reputation on it. This is the next big thing, he proclaimed on social media, rallying his friends and followers with infectious enthusiasm. But what happens when confidence turns into blind loyalty? As stock prices soared, Sam relished the validation of his insights. He was riding high until the winds of fortune shifted and Teknova stumbled. The company announced disappointing earnings, missing projections that even the most optimistic analysts had predicted. The stock took a nosedive. Here's the kicker. Instead of acknowledging he might have misjudged, Sam dug in deeper. It's just a temporary hiccup, he told himself, clinging to the belief that Teknova would bounce back. But was this faith or folly? As the stock continued to slide, Sam's emotional attachment grew stronger. How could he admit he was wrong, especially to those who had trusted his advice? So, instead of cutting his losses, he doubled down, pouring even more money into Teknova. This will pay off in the long run, he insisted. But what if he was only deepening his own pit of despair? Friends started to express concerns. Wasn't he just chasing a mirage? Months passed, and Teknova faced a barrage of setbacks, product delays, management shakeups, and fierce competition. Each negative headline felt like a personal affront, gnawing away at Sam's confidence. Yet, he persisted. You'll see, he tweeted defensively. Teknova is just getting started. But behind that bravado, could he feel the doubts creeping in? Every time he checked the stock price, a pit formed in his stomach. Each drop felt heavier than the last. Friends urged him to reassess the situation, but the mere thought of admitting defeat paralyzed him. What was scarier, losing money or acknowledging he had been wrong? The months turned into a year, and Teknova's stock became a mere shadow of its former glory. Sam watched as not only his finances crumbled, but also the faith his friends had in him. One evening, alone with his thoughts, he stared at the screen. The truth hit him like a cold wave. His emotional attachment had blinded him. What if he had taken a step back? What if he had listened to his friends' concerns? Those haunting questions lingered, but it was too late. The losses were staggering, and Sam faced a harsh reality. Sometimes, the hardest truth in investing isn't about the numbers at all. It's about letting go of what you thought you knew. In the end, Sam learned a vital lesson about the dangerous intersection of emotion and investment. It's a cautionary tale many investors grapple with. Holding onto a beloved stock can lead you down a rabbit hole of denial. What if the best move is not to cling to your dreams, but to cut your losses and walk away? As Sam would discover, sometimes the most liberating choice is the one that frees you from your own misguided attachments.